New Zealand is a lovely country with many beautiful spots to visit. Let us list the top 10 places to visit in New Zealand that will make your bucket list. The list is quite extensive, and if you want to see everything, you'll need more than one visit. However, among all destinations, a few are more critical than others. These are the places on your list that you cannot cross off. These locations represent the country's natural beauty. When thinking about your next trip to New Zealand, include all of these things to see. Here's the top 10 places to visit in New Zealand that will make your bucket list. Number 10. Fiordland National Park. Fiordland National Park boasts stunning beauty and some of the best trekking trails. There are no dull moments here, with whispering waterfalls, offshore islands, extended lakes, unspoiled forests, lofty mountain peaks, and pouring cascades. Sea kayaking or flights for bird's-eye views are popular methods to explore the fjords and appreciate this must-see location in New Zealand. Factor: famous fjords and spectacular natural beauty call this place home. Not to miss, Milford Sound, Dusky Sound, and Doubtful Sound are all well-known fjords. Number 9. Rotorua. Rotorua is one of the world's geothermal regions with some stunning scenery. The Pacific Ring of Fire surrounds it. Isn't it dramatic? Steaming geysers, boiling mud pools, hissing thermal springs, and volcanic craters contribute to the region's already unique terrain. Take a walk through these geothermal wonders and relax in the mineral-rich water. Skydiving, luging, trekking, and mountain biking are among the activities available. This is the best location for all wine enthusiasts. A variety of vineyards can be found in the area. Wine tours are an absolute must-do while visiting this location. During the wine tours, you can try 14 different wines. Factor: a wine lover's paradise. Not to miss, the delectable wine tours. Number 8. Waiheke Island. Waiheke Island, located approximately half an hour from downtown Auckland and accessible only by boat, is one of New Zealand's most stunning destinations. This is the best location for all wine enthusiasts. A variety of vineyards can be found in the area. Wine tours are an absolute must-do while visiting this location. During the wine tours, you can try 14 different wines. Expert guides will take you to 3 vineyards where you will be able to sample some of the finest wines available. Other than wine tasting, there are plenty of other things to do on Waiheke Island. The island's beaches, art community, olive groves, and forests are all well known. While you are here, it is recommended that you go on a hiking trip or a culture tour. Factor: a wine lover's paradise. Not to miss, the delectable wine tours. Number 7. Milford Sound. Milford Sound, called the 8th wonder of the world, is one of New Zealand's must-see attractions. It is surrounded by glaciers and has spectacular landscape. A boat is the best method to see the sights. Take a cruise to observe the area's waterfalls and wildlife. You can even go on a kayaking tour if you like. If examining the water's surface has piqued your interest, a trip to the Milford Discovery Centre and Underwater Observatory will take you beneath the surface. This is New Zealand's sole underwater observatory. You can dive 30 feet below the surface for a 360-degree underwater vista. Factor: beautiful waterfalls and incredible fauna. Not to miss, the Milford Discovery Centre and Underwater Observatory's underwater adventure. Number 6. Tongariro National Park. Towering volcanoes, wild forests, parched plateaus, hot springs, herb fields, turquoise lakes, and lush meadows combine to create a stunning landscape. Tongariro National Park is one of the world's oldest national parks and one of the most beautiful places to visit in New Zealand. Add a trip to Lake Taupo to the mix, and you've got yourself a day to remember. Factor: mineral-rich blue water lakes and spectacular scenery. Not to miss, Taranaki Falls and the lava line of volcanic eruptions. Number 5. Fox and Franz Josef Glaciers. The Franz Josef and Fox Glaciers are 2 of New Zealand's most popular tourist attractions because they are among the world's most accessible glacial rivers. Frozen scenes of ice caverns and mountain summits are common at the glacier's foot. Take a walkover or a helicopter trip, but don't miss out on these amazing natural wonders. Aren't you going to be freezing on top of a massive glacier? Nope. The Franz Josef Glacier gets a lot of suns, and temperatures on the glacier are normally just lesser degrees colder than in the nearby town. The glacier hot pools are a significant way to end a day of touring the Franz Josef Glacier. The pools are fed by the Franz Josef Glacier's waters, and you can either utilize one of the 3 warm pools or rent a private pool. Factor: the world's most accessible glaciers and the most beautiful frozen landscapes. Not to miss, hikes to these glaciers with a guide are an unforgettable experience. Number 4. Christchurch. Regardless of the 4 major earthquakes between September 2010 and December 2011, Christchurch has accomplished a complete recovery. Visitors to Christchurch will notice signs of the city's regeneration all over the place, including new structures fashioned out of repurposed shipping containers and other unusual materials, such as the cardboard cathedral. Many of Christchurch's original attractions, of course, remain. The Christchurch Botanic Gardens, a large network of conservatories, strolling pathways, and horticultural displays, is one of the best places to visit. The gardens also house some of New Zealand's largest, tallest, and oldest trees. From the top of the Christchurch gondola, you can overlook both the new and old parts of the city. This cable car will take you to the top of Mount Cavendish for a scenic ride. Factor: the lovely city that has resurrected. Not to miss, the Christchurch gondola trip to the summit of Mount Cavendish. Number 3. Queenstown. Queenstown has obtained the title of Adventure Capital of New Zealand. Queenstown is known for its world-class skiing, June to October. Of course, Queenstown offers much to do throughout the year. Bungee jumping, skydiving, jet boating, and river rafting are just a few of the adventure activities to explore the region from dizzying heights and at breakneck speeds. The Shotover Canyon Swing, the world's tallest cliff leap, is located in Queenstown and allows you to fling yourself down a cliff in various ways, including backward or while tied to a chair. Factor: an abundance of adventurous sports. Not to miss, explore gold mining communities and the vistas of the Remarkables Range's snow-capped peaks. Number 2. Auckland. Auckland is one of the greatest places to visit in New Zealand because it is both the country's largest city and its international air transport hub. Many foreign flights arrive in New Zealand through Auckland Airport, making it an excellent place to begin your exploration of the country. The primary gems of Auckland's crown are 2 gleaming harbors, Manukau Harbour and Waitemata Harbour. Rainforests, wild walk paths, secluded coves, stunning islands, and mystery volcanoes combine to make this city an ideal location for adventurers. Unusual black and gold beaches provide the perfect setting for great photographs and memories. It is among the most visited destinations in New Zealand. There's no doubt that it's among the top 10 places to visit in New Zealand that will make your bucket list. Factor: black sand beaches, gold sand beaches, and 2 dazzling harbors. Number 1. Bay of Islands. Bay of Islands is amongst New Zealand's popular fishing, sailing, and other water sports destinations. Driving from Auckland to the Bay of Islands takes roughly 3 hours. Between Cape Brett and the Pureria Peninsula, this beautiful location comprises 144 islands. Kayak along the shore, explore unspoiled woodlands, and climb the island trails. A popular fishing spot with abundant marine life, such as dolphins, whales, large marlin, and penguins. Factor: is a yachting and sailing destination. Not to miss, the spectacular rock formation, Hole in the Rock. Here's the wrap-up of the top 10 places to visit in New Zealand that will make your bucket list. For more articles, visit expat.com.